2020 was a busy year for homicides and violent crime in the city of Monroe, with an increase seen compared to recent years. NBC 10's Brian Briggs breaks down the details and what Monroe police are planning about doing about it.
A lot of the crimes that we have are juveniles using guns and gun violence.
And 2020 proved to be an active year regarding homicides in Monroe. The city reported 22 total, which is an increase from 16 in 2019. There was also an increase in violent crime as well, which is also occurring across the country. And trying to prevent these types of crimes presents a unique challenge to law enforcement.
Some of these violent crimes escalate and the victim succumbs to their injuries and it becomes a murder. So they go hand in hand, but there's no way to predict the escalation of the violence or the damage that was done to the individual.
Now, despite this increase in violent crime in 2020, Police Chief Victor Zordon says his department has a plan in place to cut down on it in 2021. He says it starts with placing more of these throughout the community. This includes putting more officers on the streets, as well as building up the Metro Narcotics Unit to combat some of the main problems that encourage violent crimes and homicides.
I'm a firm believer that guns and drugs go hand in hand, and we need to dismantle those organizations from the top down. So I'm going to put more emphasis on that and backing them and supporting them so we can get the entire organizations off the street.
Reporting in Monroe, Brian Briggs, NBC 10, your local news leader.
Monroe PD is also going to implement a Citizens Academy through neighborhood watch programs that would supply officers with information directly from members of the community. Well, a man from Monroe